My man thinks that my opinions on relationships and probably some other subject matters are too leftish in my thinking. But my thinking is based on, first, my upbringing, then my personal experience, and then the observations of other people's relationships and life experiences as well. And then above and beyond that, it is done through critically thinking. Now, critically thinking, we do not live in the same patriarchal system that, or we shouldn't live or shouldn't think in the same patriarchal mindset as our forefathers and ancestors, because life simply is just not built that way anymore. We have to continue to evaluate and elevate our consciousness based on our current situations and seek out what's best. Now, in the video that's in question, we had my man Willie Long, who believed that he should just be able to live up off a woman. She do all the cooking, the cleaning, she go to work and provide income to the household, and Willie Long just get to do whatever the hell he wants to do. That is not the making of a great relationship at this time of life, and in truth, at any time frame. It wasn't the making of a good relationship, but cultures will supersede how we actually live our lives and how we think. Because if I was 200 years ago, 300 years ago, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, I may have thought the same way of Willie Long. No, actually I would have never thought like Willie Long. But I probably would have had more of a patriarchal mindset. It is not being left or right. It's just about critically thinking and evaluating the situations to which we live in today. Do I think that a man should still get out there and work and provide? Of course he should. Are people in a position where they have the mindset to be able to live off one income? Most are not. They're not unwilling to do a budget that would allow them to do that and live a lifestyle that would allow them to do that. And some just don't make enough money to be able to do that. So when you have a 2-income household, since that person is leaving the house for 9 to 8 hours to work, and you're leaving the house for 9 to 8 hours to work, why would you put everything on the house on the woman? And even if you're doing all the yard work, you're not out there every day doing that yard work. So to share a life is the true gain of higher consciousness, because to share in your life means that you understand that you're in a partnership, that you're working on this together. You've decided that you want to be in this together. Now, if y'all come up with a plan and she's okay with you just sitting around the house playing video games, and she work and you work, or she work and you don't work, and she still comes home and does everything, and you still expect to get a little poom poom, hey, if that's what that woman chooses, I'm all for it. Because what I'm all for is personal choice. You have the personal choice to live your life however you choose to live your life. I just don't see the benefit of growing a relationship and growing a lifestyle where one person is taking advantage of the other person. You see, I've been that guy where I made all the money and she took care of the house and the kids. Or I made all the money and she just took care of the house and me. I've done those things before, and there was nothing wrong with it. It actually provided a balance in life. And I've been in that situation where we both work. And in order to maintain a balance in life and less strife in the household, we both did work around the house as well, whether it was outside or inside, or however we split up those duties. But we split those duties up in order to make sure that we can benefit financially and mentally and spiritually as best we possibly can. If the relationship didn't work out, it didn't work out for other reasons. But sure as hell, finances, which is one of the number one reasons why relationships break up, I don't want those to ever be the reason why a relationship doesn't work. It's only happened to me one time where finances were an issue, and I made sure that I removed myself from that relationship. But with finances and sex being the two main issues that causes disruptions in relationships, of course, I try to eliminate those things, and you should try to eliminate those things. We all should try to eliminate those things. Why allow for a deal breaker to just build up until the relationship just dissolves? What was the point of being in a relationship? But like I said, if you find a woman that wants to step and fetch behind you and she's happy, then she can be happy that way. If you find a woman that just wants to work and take care of the house and still give you the poom poom, and you sit around in your drawers and play video games, not saying that you're that guy, but do whatever makes you happy. As long as she's doing what makes her happy. As long as you both are doing what makes you happy. That's all that matters. It's not about left or right. It's about you as an individual and that other person as an individual. And at the end of the day, get you something to sip on, get you something to smoke on. Y'all have a great day.